is Ashen here. I'm an extrasensory coach, completion process facilitator, parts work facilitator, and you can find out more about me on lushheartsblossoming.com to book a session, check out my e-courses, and all of that good stuff. So the unworthiness pattern starts in a state of childhood rejection. So people that are stuck in the unworthiness pattern have been rejected by either mom and dad in childhood, or they have been rejected by their classmates, by society, by their family at large, by their friends, by maybe an early crush that they had. This experience is that of them not valuing us, but we receive it and they are putting it off as a rejection of who we are, that we are not enough for them. And this is a lie. You are an aspect of the universe, and you cannot be wrong. You cannot be something that is not okay. They do not appreciate you, they do not value you, and that is not the same as you in and of itself not being good enough. The truth is, we are never not good enough for somebody. We are no more responsible for them not being compatible to us, not understanding us, and not valuing us than they are responsible for not being compatible to us and not seeing our value or understanding us. They are probably making themselves superior to you and you inferior to them. But the truth is that they can never make the entirety of you inferior to them just because they have one aspect of themselves that may be superior. It cannot take away from the elements of you that are superior. And it does not mean that you are inferior in entirety. In the same way, they cannot be superior to you in entirety. When we wanted and needed them, we gave them a certain power over us when they said no. So they had the power to make it about us. They had the power to reject us in that moment. We made a meaning about ourselves when they had these experiences, and these became the building blocks of our self-concept. So today, before we ever try to be worthy of something, we've already decided that we are unworthy and we are a match to the same experiences again and again. We need to find resolution in these earlier experiences where we were made to feel not good enough about ourselves and to see where our value was in that situation that they were not seeing, that they were not receiving, that was incompatible to them. And to rewrite the meaning, to not make it about us being wrong, us being bad, us being not good enough, and rewrite it to make it mean that they were just not compatible to us. We need to find our personal experience of what we are excellent at, what we are gifted at, what we are talented at, what is our superior and positive attributes that are valuable. We can ask our friends and family and other people who we trust to mirror us, what do you like about me? What do you appreciate about me? What do you value about me? What do you think my excellence is? We need to rewrite these experiences to show us that just because we weren't valued in that moment, it didn't mean that it had anything to do about us. For example, if a group of sand cats is living in the desert and an Amazon river dolphin is born into their world, and yes, this is what happens in families and in society, that somebody is so completely different from the rest of the group, and they are born into the wrong environment and the wrong tribe of people. So in this experience, can you see that the sand cat can no more survive in the river as a dolphin than the dolphin can survive in the desert as a sand cat? And it's nobody's fault that is the case. This experience of incompatibility often leads to the experience of feeling deeply unworthy and not good enough. It makes us feel like we just don't belong. It makes us feel unworthy of love and like we're gonna lose love and we're never actually going to find love for who we are. So we try to be what we aren't. And we don't even go for love anymore because we're so scared of rejection. This happens all the time in families and in society where we actually have very special gifts, very special attributes that are simply misunderstood and not valued. For example, in a society that is emotionally dead inside, and a society that is unawakened, and a society that wants to stay that way and values staying that way and values people not pushing them on that factor, somebody who's has an extremely sensitive nervous system and is very emotionally aware and attuned and cannot sacrifice their authenticity for the group flow of what the group decides is okay or not okay. This person is there to awaken society, there to awaken us to our emotions, and there to lead into a new earth, but they're going to be pushed against and scapegoated and made to feel like they're the problem because society is desperately protecting themselves from experiencing opposition, and they don't value somebody who's going to help them awaken. They value somebody who's going to fit right in and keep doing what they're doing and pat them on the back at the end of the day. This person needs to update themselves with this experience, that it is not that they don't belong and that there's something wrong with them and that they're unworthy of love. It's that they were around the wrong people. It's that they need to become aware that the people that are just like them, their tribe, is out there. They need to become aware that their river is out there, that their tribe of Amazon river dolphins are out there. And they need to stop making these experiences about them. And they need to rewrite these experiences so that they can see that it was never about them. So that they can find their tribe where they genuinely belong. And allow themselves to go towards the people that are going to love them as they authentically are. And to find examples of people who are just like them, who would love them exactly as they are. They need to go in the direction of finding people who want their authenticity and allow themselves to get out of the unworthiness pattern.